my only advice to anybody is to work out with weights.
Okay.
Yeah, and the reason is that when you work out with weights, you not only build muscle,
Right.
but you build bone.
Nice.
You see, and when you get older, that's what you lose. You lose your bone density,
Even if
and that's why you.
Tommy?
Well, especially if you smoke,
Oh, yeah.
because that will suck out a lot of the growth thing. You got to be very careful with smoking because that's what it does. It will inhibit. Remember, years ago, kids, if they smoked too soon, they wouldn't grow. They used to tell, it used to be a joke about midgets.
Your brain doesn't develop.
Right.
Your brain doesn't develop
Yeah,
properly.
that used to be on a pack of cigarettes.
I think I got lucky.
Yeah, that's right. It inhibits growth. So and smoking pot is basically the same thing, because what you're doing when you smoke pot or smoke anything, you're mixing stuff with oxygen, in your lung, and it will do the brain nice, because what it does, it really it calms the brain,
Calms the brain. Yeah.
You get a dog all agitated, calm him down. Hey, baby, pet. Pretty soon the tail's wagging. That's the same as the brain. You see, the brain, our brain, because it's our warning system. You see, and if you grow up in a sort of a situation where like a poor household or something where you're always worried about your survival, you will develop these fight or flight impulses.
Yes.
And what happens whenever you get scared or you get something, your body functions go into this fight or flight. Mm-hmm. Either you get adrenaline to fight off the attacker, or you get all this ability to run like crazy.
Or some people get boners.
Well, yeah, it depends on how it works. So you got to be very aware of that. Okay, when you work out with weights, and when I say weights, I'm rubber resistance.
Yeah,
resistance.
Right.
Because we live in a physical world, and we are physical beings. You see, now in order, like athletes, they've been able to conquer those fears and those impulses, usually because they're well built and everything. But if they don't take care of themselves, and that's why everybody, at one time weights were barred from football. You couldn't play football if you lifted weights. They wouldn't let you, and then they found out, they did scientific study, how good weightlifting is for you. And so my advice really is to anybody, go to the gym, join a gym. And what happens is you develop healthy habits. And see, the trouble is, if you're not working out, if you're not worried about it, if you're not running or walking or playing sports or something, you get lethargic, and pretty soon you put on the weight, on the pounds. Because when you eat food, that's to build your body. Now, if you're not going to use the body you're building, then you won't build muscle. You'll build fat. Everything's stored to fat, because fat is the energy that keeps you alive. Without fat, you would die. You see, so you need fat. But the trouble is, if you don't exercise and you don't burn that fat, it's like carrying wood for the fireplace. And if you don't burn the wood in the fireplace, you're going to have a house full of wood.
I did not expect that answer, Mr. Chong. I'm gonna be real honest. I did not expect that answer. That's awesome.
So if I lift weights, I can smoke as much weed as I want?
Well, yeah. Well, no, you can do it. You can do as much as you want after that. If you lift weights, you got to give your cells in your body what they're craving. You see, and that's why
it just craves pussy.
By the way,
I don't know how to fix it. It just craves pussy all the time.
Only
what there, and you know what that is?
What is it?
It's what I consider the you know how you got sexual predators, you got like Trump is a good example. Okay, No, and Weinstein, he got busted.
Yeah.
You think about these guys. Think about these wealthy guys, and all they crave is pussy, and it's not white pussy.
No, it's my wife. Whoa, no, let me clarify. It's my whoa. No. Let me clarify. Let me clarify. It's my wife's pussy. I just want to make that clear.
Not pussy. And
No.
Okay, I'm talking Donald.
I started sweating.
She never listened to this show. You're good to go.
No, she doesn't listen to it.
I'm talking Donald Trump. Weinstein, those guys that get into trouble, they get in trouble. And you know what their problem is? Excessive testosterone.
Too much lifting weights.
Too much lifting.
Excessive testosterone. No, the lifting weights will calm the body. Well, the lifting weights, all of a sudden your body's building bone, it's building muscle, it's building, brain. It's helping your brain when you work out, because what you're doing when you work out, think about what you're doing when you work out. You're moving blood, you're creating blood. And that's your blood is what keeps you alive. It's the blood going to the brain, the blood going to the muscle. That's how you build muscle. You tear the muscle down, and then your body produces blood, and the blood goes right to the affected area. That's why you get they call it a pump. It's all pumped, and it's all blood being pumped into the affected area. You see, and then you build the muscle, and then you get the hair growth, you get all that stuff, and you get a hard dick. But you got to be careful, because if you get that excessive testosterone, and that's another reason to work out too. It'll kill that. It'll kill that urge.
Yeah.
What's that?
I freebase testosterone.